All right, guys, now let's get into the younger set a little bit. We're looking at 2020s, and I think this guy is very special. Jermaine Burton, he was at Hateville Charter. He was at IMG Academy. Now he's out in California. I don't care what the rankings say. I think he's one of the top 5 receivers in the country. The things he can do while the ball's in the air, you don't want to hear it from me. You want to hear it from Terrence Edwards. What's real talk right now about Jermaine Burton?
We got to give a little history on this right here. I have been training Jermaine Burton since he was in the 7th grade, so I know this player very intimately. The first time I trained him, I told his mom, "You have something special." And he was a raw receiver that could catch and knew nothing about playing position, but his ball skills, hand-eye coordination is probably the best I've seen in a long time, and that including Jaden, that including Dominique Blaylock.
So if you're creating your robotic all-everything receiver, hands of this guy, eyes of this guy, frame of this guy, feet of that guy, Jermaine Burton has the hands?
Jermaine Burton has the hand-eye coordination. He is that person I'm putting to be hand-eye, body position, going up, catch the ball when it's in the air. He can track the ball better than anyone I've seen or trained.
All right, guys, I'll tell you what, let's get real talk in here. It sounds like we don't even need any film. He can do this Ray Charles style. Check it out, this film. Jermaine Burton. Now, these are 9th grade highlights. What immediately, if you're showing the first clip on his film, what are you showing guys off right here?
See, right here, he's catching a slant and it's all hands. It's not getting in close to his body. He's very confident in catching the ball away from his body in his hands.
You look at him, what were the first things you started to work on when you tried to make Jermaine Burton? He's got the offers already. When you tried to make him elite and refine his craft, what did you want to do initially?
Just starting off, I refined everything because he didn't have anything, so it wasn't anything there to really refine. I just had to give him all the tools. Just coming in very raw, didn't know much about the position. He just could run up and down the field and catch the ball. So we worked extensive hours just working on from A to Z, from starts and stances to getting in and out of breaks to releases to catching the ball at the highest point. And he's already was a confident kid at catching the ball. We just went out and just worked and made him the receiver that he is today.
Now, Terrence, let's act like this is a big-time SEC football office and they're chopping up this film. Film looks great. It looks like gold. This is even a 9th grade film here right now. The next thing that college coaches want to know is how does he work? How does he accept coaching? You already know the answers to that.
Oh, he has the work ethic. He's a sponge to learn and to get better. He's a sponge. So he's out in Calabasas right now, and I think his receiver coach is Curtis Conway. So he has a great coach with NFL pedigree teaching him right now. So I'm happy he's in good hands.
Where do you see this kid? You're looking at a young man right now that's still a 2020 class right here. Where do you see this kid when he's a senior?
If there's a better 2020 receiver, I would like to see him. Just from all the things. Right now, we're looking at his freshman film. He's 6'1", almost 6'2", almost 200 pounds right now. And at the Under Armour camp or the Nike camp, he had the fastest 40 time out of the whole group. So he was in the fastest man contest. So he brings everything to the table. He could blow the top off, or he could run a slant route, catch it 6 yards, and take it 60.
So a lot of the recruiting sites and even the evaluators, they want to make that kid that's 6'4", that looks like Julio, that runs like a gazelle. They want to make him the #1 receiver.
Yep.
Why, in your opinion, does a kid that's a little undersized behind that body type, why can he still maybe rise to the level of the greatest receiver in the nation for his senior year?
To me, you know, we're looking for that 6'4", 6'5" guy, and that is great. But a lot of times, the 6'4", 6'5" guys are all vertical threats. And in the passing game, you need guys to be able to run the whole route tree. And I know, and we worked on it extensively. Jermaine Burton can go out and run from a hitch to a go, anything in between, or over route and break tackles and get downfield. So, you know, having those big, tall guys is fine, but I still need the guys who can run every route in the route tree.
There you have it. That's just not real talk. That's real talk. With Terrence Edwards, he operates the Terrence Edwards Wide Receiver Academy. Young bucks out there. If you want to learn how to do that, I mean, Jermaine Burton was even trained by this man right there. He did it in pro football. He did it in the SEC with Georgia. It's a pleasure having him with us today on Real Talk. Now back to Before the Hedges.